Hey guys, Kapper here. It is September 7th. I just came from my pre-op physical. I got the green light for the surgery. All the tests were good. The mental part of it was really close. I slipped the doctor $50 and he gave me the green light to go through with the surgery. So, hip replacement number 1 is on the way. But on the way back, I'm stopping at 211 to put the drone up and check them watering holes and food plots. But I might also hop in the excavator just for a little bit and make the second deer tower flat spot. And I'm hoping this weekend to at least get one of the deer towers over there. So let's head over to 211 and see what's going on. Yeah, a little air and tipping.
It ain't nothing but a small frame house on a good lot.
That's how we started.
It ain't that much different.
Okay, I'm pulling in and there's a couple things I noticed right away. Fresh water runoff here. You could see the weeds pushed. That's telling me we got a pretty good amount of rain down here. And it looks like the water line is in up there, so let's go check it out. Okay, well, no water line. I was wrong. It was the sewer pipe that I saw. And we got some rain here, man. Now the suspense is building for the watering holes. You see this dirt spot over here? It's all slicked off where you could tell you got a pretty hard rain. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the watering holes and food plots. Look at the water runoff. All the evidence right down this main trail, all the way down there. That's all water runoff from a heavy rain. So the suspense, I mean, there's actually a couple of little washouts starting. Wow, we must have got pummeled. Suspense is growing. Hey, I'm enjoying the ability to walk here before I lose it in a week or so. Get a little sun. So this one I'm going to look at is the 4th one. This is number 4. Let's check out the food plot first. Looking good. I don't see any deer in it, although I drove the excavator up not too far away, and it is 10 in the morning. But look at the clover. Nice. This right half is clover, and there's the brassica mix on the left side, and lots of tracks in here. That's a deer track. I see some ends nibbled off here. So I'm gonna guess they're hitting this already. Now for the moment of truth. The watering hole. Not sure if I posted this video or not. Like I said, this is watering hole number 4. I don't see anything right now. I don't see nothing. Are you kidding me? What the chuck? Alright, there's nothing. It must have just been one quick downpour. And that's it. Either that or this ain't gonna hold water. There's no way that thing's leaking from the dam. If it does leak, it's through the bottom. But that's a kind of a disappointing start right there. Although, I mean, it does need to soak in. The bottom needs to soak in and absorb and get like a sponge first before it'll hold water. So, disappointing start on this one. Okay, so I think I know why we didn't have water in this first one. I forgot to make the hillside cut. So it's probably not collecting a lot of water. I mean, just a 50 to 100 foot cut will increase, thousands of gallons of runoff. So I'm gonna do that now quick, but that gives me hope for the second one, because that one I did do a hillside cut to collect more runoff. Okay, here is the watering hole, and I feel a lot better as to why it's not full right now, okay? Because it was getting no runoff. I forgot to make these ditches, but let me show you what I mean. So basically it was getting just basically rainwater. It was collecting a little bit from up here where I'm sitting, but that's it. So now you look up here and I got this ditch running all the way up that hillside. So it's going to collect the entire top of this hill. All right, and I did the same thing on this side. You see there's a couple little swales here. All that water was going out and around this watering hole. So now I dug another hillside ditch up here. So basically everything from the very top of that ditch all the way across over here to the top of that ditch. Now this entire hilltop is all running in here now. So that's hopefully why it ain't holding water, because there wasn't much that got in it. So this next one we're gonna look at, I did make a cut and it does get more water. So let's see if it's any different. Okay, so this next one is watering hole number 3. And I know this one collected a lot more water than the other one. Plus on the other side I made a ditch cut. Wow, look at these brassicas. So if you could see that bale of hay there, this next dip over there is where the watering hole is at. Wow, man, this stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. They're already in here eating. See that? It's all eaten off. These tops are all eaten off here. And look at this clover. Wow, this is doing fantastic. Undoubtedly, this is going to be a really nice plot here. All this rain has really helped propel it. All right, here we go. I could see the back of the berm. Wait for it. Okay, we're up at the top end of it. There's the berm. So far I see no water. Nothing. Ah, wait a minute, we got the beginning there. All right, we got a tiny bit of water. Starting to soak it in nicely. The cut that I made is up there, so it's a cut catching all the water from that hillside, and I can make another one over here. Matter of fact, I should, because everything coming off of this hill is just going right behind it and gone. So maybe I'll make another quick cut while I'm here, but we got some water started. I mean, honestly, that's all you need for them deer to start drinking, but obviously, you know, I like, 4 or 5 footers year round. So let's make another cut here and collect some more water and see what happens this weekend on the big rain. So right below this food plot, I just made a nice ground blind spot. Pulled all the weeds off, leveled it out pretty good. If you remember to see those 2 high grass plants, I replanted those and I put a bale here. So this is an evening stand for the thermals, because the way you're looking is uphill. Come on, Bobcat, turn it off. So you're looking uphill, so the thermals are going to be coming this way. And if you look over here, then you also got the food plot. And you see the downhill direction. The downhill is going this way. So in the evening, your thermals are following this gully. So, with little wind in the evening, this is going to be really good wind for any south wind or neutral wind. And this whole food plot's going to be good for a south or a neutral wind. So this will be a nice ground blind spot right here. All right, so this second ditch is a massive hillside runoff catch. So it curves up to the right over there, and I'm not going to drive all the way over there, but I'm basically collecting this whole hilltop into this ditch. And part of this ditch is neutral, it's flat, but that doesn't matter as long as it doesn't go over the dam on the left and it finds its way down straight ahead. So it'll catch. It's just enough pitch where I think most of this top's going to run down. So this is a very long one. If I get a drone video, I'll show you it from the air. Okay, and another cleared dirt spot right next to this bale, and this is right next to the big corn destination plot. So this is either going to be a tower or a ground line. All right, this is that top secret road way in the back that I discovered, and they had a huge slash pile blocking it. So I remembered that I hadn't finished it. So now I'm pulling just a little more dirt, and we're going to grade this very, very carefully and slowly. Because that backside drops pretty much straight off over there, so I just want to bring this dirt over there and try and smoothen off that backside a little bit. We walked it when I was here with Jordan and showing him. We walked it. So we got the weeds down just a little anyways. Yeah, there's the backside right there. Wolfed off, easy. Let's get some more dirt. Alright, so now I cut through on the road and I'm way down in the woods. Just cleaning the road up all the way to this bottom. So this will be an important road to have, very strategic. And here's what it looks like up behind me to the top. All right, here's what the bottom looks like. It's an old DNR tree planting down here in the bottom. So now I'm gonna take you back up this road. It's quite rough with rocks on the excavator, but I got it somewhat smoothened out. All right, so I'm just back dragging it on the way up here. Level it out a little bit, and it's going to be another mission down. Alright, here is a look at the finished product. Finally, another one down. I forgot about this one all year. I've been meaning to come back to it. So I got it all slicked down, compacted a little bit here with a few runs with the Bobcat. And now you could run a four-wheeler all the way down here. So when that 170 class decides he wants to dive down here in the woods, down in this bottom, when you got to drag them out, at least you can get a machine down here now. So very nice progress. So now while I'm way in the back of the property, there's one other creek crossing, is just a little steep. So while I got the Bobcat, I'll grade this out just a little bit. Look at the size of this rock. Too bad I don't have my GoPro, but that's a dandy. Yeah. So there's the new crossing. It'll be 10 times better. You know, it might wash out a little. Or it'll be slicked up until the weeds grow, but I'm thinking of the future to get the Branson across here with the 12-foot bush hog to mow that road up there. So we'll keep an eye on it. It's definitely going to be better than it was, no matter how you cut it. So I just saw a couple deer up kind of run across into that food plot, but this is the one with like the 30-foot strip around it. So to me, that strip is already working because, you know, they hear the machine and they may or may not have seen it, but they're not coming out into this open. So they're staying behind that cover in there. So this is why I wanted to leave the cover around every plot. I'm on my main road right now and you can't even see into the plot. So let's say you're hunting and you're coming through here to another spot. You're not going to booger each plot up every time you come through the main road. The plan is coming together.